Stay in salvation with the Most High in Christ consciousness. Stop reversing or undoing the efforts of depths cleansing by reenacting creation. Procreating allows the probability of evil and sin to continue. Jehovah created God, good and evil, but sent Yahusha to cleanse it all, paving the way back to the Most High. Stay in salvation. The Most High seeks to remind us all of our original state before the creation. Even after being created, that essence of pureness before inversions occurred, before the initial taste of sin and evil. Is there a chance we can return to that instance, that innocence? All sentient beings, angels, celestials, animals, gods, goddesses, beings, far and near, big and small. That mercy, redemption, forgiveness can cleanse us all away from the conflict. Oh, that mercy, away from the conflict or condemnation, away from the trials and tribulations, away from temporary satisfactions and misfortunes, away from roles or modes, and reunited in serenity and bliss, the permanent salvation and satisfaction. The sinful salvations may be rewarding, but it's temporary. One rush for another rush, one high to another, with moments of neutrality, boredom, and negative emotions and suffering. Why stay in those temporary loops when you can have permanent salvation, bliss, and satisfaction? We can ensure that by not procreating. When we cease to exist in the material world, we will be in permanent salvation. The temporary anguish of deprivation is worth enduring for permanent salvation. If you choose to reenact the original sin creation, you have no room to cast a stone. If you aren't following the example paid by Christ, which is celibacy, testifying, and healing, then you too have no room to cast a stone. Christ and God's mercy and grace allows for sinful salvations for all, so stop picking certain sins to emphasize. Be humble and mind your business. Let people have their preferences the way you have yours. Let people explore and be free to live life. Let people live in their sinful salvation bubble in peace. There is going to be that chance living in sinful salvations. There are going to be conflict problems, imposing on another or overstepping their boundaries. And it's sad that that's what occurs with sinful salvations at times. But like I said before, if people choose sinful salvations over permanent salvation and satisfaction and bliss, then that's what you get. You get moments of when you're dealing with sinful salvations, you get salvation and some sin, satisfaction, but it's always be that possibility that you may negatively impact others during your pursuit or involving others that are not ready, or they think they were ready or willing, and then later they become victim or traumatized because they weren't as ready as they thought they were. So that's the risk with the sinful salvations, and that is why I advocate and propose no procreation and antinatalism, for the simple fact of freeing us all from those temporary loops that in the long run may not benefit you or others. So it's best that we pursue no procreation and seek for the permanent salvation, and to push towards distinction so we can be saved, truly saved from this. But it's like I said, it's up to the collector. It's up to everyone. Everyone got to do their part. It just can't be just a couple of people, because if a couple of people do it, it's only gonna be like a couple of people being worthy of it, and then there's still that possibility because people won't stop creating procreating, and that spirit or that essence may come back to earth unwillingly by force, all because everyone does not want to participate in achieving and reaching that permanent salvation for all, so all of our spirits can remain there. So everyone got to play that part. If not, it's going to just continue with these loops. But we're trying to stop the loops and the cycles, breaking all the chains and cycles and curses and spells, so we can all be free once and for all.